Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how I got this pretty disgusting, pretty realistic claw wounds makeup. This could be from any animal, but I would definitely say that mine was probably inspired most by a bear. So I'm starting off with Smooth On Skin Tite silicone. This is the same stuff that 3rd Degree and Sculpt Gel are made out of, except it's a little bit different in consistency. You always want to make sure that you mix these in a separate container. If part A and part B make contact, the product will set and you will not be able to use it anymore, which is very bad because silicone is very expensive. So while I'm waiting for that silicone to set a little bit so it's not as goopy when I start using it, I'm just using a white eyeliner to map out my claw wounds. You don't necessarily want to wait for every silicone product to set before you begin using it, because some set too quickly. You want to make sure that you experiment with the silicone that you have. Now I'm just using a metal spatula to lay the silicone down and manipulate it. Silicone will often start to drip and sink, so be aware of that and make sure that you clean out the insides of your wounds. I'm just doing that with a sharp metal spatula. And this is what the silicone looked like after I was finished. So here I'm just using some alcohol to blend out those edges so it doesn't have such a harsh stop. For the coloring, I decided to take some 99% alcohol and those same cream paints that I used in my missing eye tutorial. I started off by laying down equal parts of red and brown to give it an aged look. Diluting your colors with alcohol will help make them less creamy and appear less drawn on. After I put the first layer of color down, I powdered the silicone to take away some of that shine and color match a bit to his face. After that was done, I went in with some brighter reds to make the wound appear fresher and deeper. One trick that a lot of makeup artists use is to rip holes out of a disposable sponge. This works great for creating capillaries and giving a more natural, uneven look of bruising and irritated skin. So what I did first is I laid down some reds to make it look like the skin was a little bit irritated, and after that I put down some blues to simulate some bruising around the wounded area. And after I did that, I just put in some more reds before I went into the blood. So here I'm just using a blood gel that I made out of corn syrup, red and blue food coloring, and cornstarch. It's really good for simulating clotting, but for now I'm really just using it until I can afford more fresh scab blood, so if you have that, use it. Here I took some regular blood and I added a drop of dish soap to it. Blood tends to beat up on silicone surfaces and this helps combat that. I'm sure this is just particular to the blood and soap that I'm using, but it also gives it a really nice copper undertone, which I really love. So I'm just putting that right into the wounds, letting it drip down his face, using a stipple sponge to mess it up, and reapplying it until I'm satisfied with how it looks. I believe that blood can really make or break a makeup, so you want to make sure that you apply it realistically. Make sure that you blend the blood down into the neck, ears, hairline, and anywhere else that the blood might get. After I liked how it looked, I just took a makeup wipe and gently wiped away the top layer of that blood. The color of the blood will stay and make it appear dry, as if you just cleaned out the wound a bit. After I was finished with the blood, this is what it looked like, and I'm pretty happy with it. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe, comment, share it with your friends, show it some love. I hope you recreate this look and tag me on Instagram, which is linked below. See you next time!